Okay, so on LinkedIn recently, I've been chatting with some people who have been talking about writing in rhyme, and it's hard to find sometimes a resource to tell you who publishes rhyme or who currently is publishing rhyme in children's picture books. So here's a cool little trick I just realized could happen in a website called worldcat.org, which is a website, let's see, there it is, worldcat.org, which stands for World Catalog, I believe, and it's basically library catalog listings of where you can find a book pretty much anywhere in the world. So, for instance, if I wanted to know um, let's see, I know Wee Piggy, which is one of my books. I go there. It takes me. It knows that I'm at where my zip code is, and based on my zip code, it tells me how close and how far away, Newport News being the closest library system that has my book. Nice to know that 842 libraries have my book, and all the way as far away as Australia have the book. And that's cool, but that doesn't actually help me. That's just one rhyming book that I wrote, and which was illustrated by the amazing Henry Cole, by the way. But here's a cool trick that I noticed. Under subjects, it has stories in rhyme. Now, maybe there's a way to find this stories in rhyme heading somewhere else, but I only knew how to find it under my own book. So I click on that, and it offers me a bazillion books that are stories in rhyme. Well, all very nice to know that Fox and Socks and Cat in the Hat are written in rhyme, but of course the top bazillion books are going to be Dr. Seuss books published many, many years ago by a person who really doesn't relate to the rest of us in terms of real life. So under relevance instead, we want to go by date newest first, and that's going to show us books that are much newer that are published by, for instance, I guess Small Walt. Must be a book in rhyme, and who it was published by. There it is, Simon and Schuster. So that tells you that Simon and Schuster has bought books that are in rhyme. There's a book by Random House, 2016, a book by Little Brown, 2016. So you can just go right on down the list: Capstone, Blue Sky, Dial. And of course, these are all major publishers, but I imagine if you dug in a little farther, you would find books by smaller publishers as well. So I think it's a really great resource. And so I hope that you find this helpful. And in the interim, you can stop by coolschoolvisits.com and see what I'm talking about in the school visit industry as well. Thanks. Bye.